Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Hello and happy Easter. Welcome to episode 216 of the best bits of the Atom Radio Breakfast Show. And this is Mark Denholm from The Breakfast Show, guiding you through however long this takes to spout out the bits that we managed to think were worthy of saving. Put it that way. That's the best way to describe this little ensemble every week. On the way this week, clearing up confusion over when you're off and when you're not off with bank holidays. The impact of music while you shop. We talked attractiveness. We talked strange meeting places as well. We also brought up the cost of living crisis, referenced the cost of hot cross buns, and we talked about luck, good and bad.
Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Morning then, Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Welcome to Monday, and I hope that you had a good weekend. Across the weekend, weather wasn't too bad, which is nice. We've got 2 weeks now of holiday. Whether you go to school, obviously you've got 2 weeks. There is the joy of knowing that this is only a 4-day week, and next week is also a 4-day week as well, with the bank holiday. What have they done with the coronation? Hang on, because I know that's a long weekend. Blah, 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 blah. The additional bank holiday is in honour of His Majesty King Charles. The bank holiday will fall on Monday the 8th, following the coronation on Saturday the 6th. So hang on 1 second then. I don't know now. Let me have a look. Hang on. Should really have looked at this before, shouldn't I? UK bank holidays 2023. Should really have looked at this before. So yeah, you got Good Friday this Friday. You got Easter Monday next Monday. Then you've got the normal holiday on the 1st of May, followed by the 8th of May, which is the King's Coronation Day, then followed by the 29th of May. So it's not an ultra long weekend. It's just that you get 2 4-day weeks in a row. Now that makes sense to me. I thought they were giving you an ultra long weekend for the King's Coronation. The King's Coronation is on Saturday 6th of May, and then you get an extra bank holiday 1 week after the early May bank holiday. You've got one on the 8th as well. So this weekend coming remains the only 4-day bank holiday weekend of the year.
This is Mark Denholm
at breakfast.
Atom Radio.
Married England footballer, silent secret lover with an NDA and 20 grand. I don't know what I make of that, if I'm honest. If you've got money, you can virtually do whatever you want. Speaking of which, a lady bought a £100 cat on Gumtree and says that it was the best decision that she's ever made. £100 cat on Gumtree. What could go wrong?
Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Streaming from Slough and loud across the net. This is Mark Denholm at breakfast morning. Welcome to Tuesday. It's 18 minutes to 7. If you're going out shopping today, pay attention to what tunage they are playing. Studies show slow music makes people shop more leisurely and therefore spend more. Classical music encourages people to buy more expensive items. So there you are. You see, if you go into a shop that's got classical music playing, beware that you are about to be absolutely raided financially. And likewise, if you've got slow music playing in the shop, then know that you are going to get people more likely to be fleeced as well, because they know it makes you shop slower. I have to say, if I walked into a shop and they were playing love songs, I think I'd walk back out again. I'm not really a massive fan of love songs, and I reckon that I would walk out. I'd be on my heels and I'd be gone.
Mark Denholm
at breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
Needless to say, this week there have been some with the question, what makes the opposite sex more attractive to you? There have been some that I have not read out today and that I have not counted for the top 5. Thank you for your emails all the same. I have read them. The top 5 of things today about members of the opposite sex that instantly make them more attractive to you stacks up like this. At 5, they have to be confident. At 4, they need to have a nice personality. At 3, they have to have a sexy voice. At 2, it's the eyes at number 2. And the most important thing that will make somebody of the opposite sex more attractive is that they have to be kind, caring and compassionate and not afraid to share their own feelings.
Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Imagine being Eleanor Birch. Eleanor Birch was having Sunday lunch at a pub when she managed to hit a stranger, noted here as a handsome stranger, with a toilet door. 32-year-old Eleanor says that although the man was left battered by the mishap, he struck up a conversation and sparks flew. The pair parted ways, but Eleanor regretted not asking him out. Oh. Story of the heart today, is it? She took to Facebook, therefore, to try and track him down. I'm just imagining now posting on the local Facebook group is what she's done. I was on my way to the toilet and pushed the door open and completely bulldozed this bloke in the hallway. He was literally stunned with the force. I said, "What are you doing standing there?" because he was stood right behind the door. And then she wanted to know whether anyone knows just exactly who this man is. And, I mean, it's a little strange, isn't it, nearly knocking a man clean out as a way to meet. I've heard of some strange ways to meet over the years, but, yeah, never quite clocking a man with a door on your way into the toilet. It's not the most romantic of settings ever, is it? So today, I throw open the emails on air at atomradio.co.uk, and I want to know today, what has been the strangest place that you have ever met a meaningful connection? Now, obviously, we meet people day to day. Hello, and that's that. And I'm not counting that. What I mean is someone that you've gone on to become friends with, or someone that you've gone on to become more than friends with. What is the strangest place that you have met a meaningful connection? On air at atomradio.co.uk to get in touch this morning.
Mark Denholm at breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
Julie's is, well, I suppose it's quite strange given the circumstances. Julie put her car in for its MOT. The day after finding out that she was being made redundant, her car failed. She burst into tears, and the MOT tester and her then ended up swapping numbers, and they've been out on a few dates since. I mean, that's good news on the dates, Julie, not so good on the car. But I suppose on the bright side, if he's also a mechanic, if you date long enough, maybe he could fix the car for you.
Mark Denholm.
At breakfast. Podcast.
And thieves who stole £1,000 worth of booze rumbled after buying £1 hot cross buns. I'm more concerned with where you can get hot cross buns in 2023 for just £1. I don't know.
Mark Denholm.
At breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
Today, I want to know how's your luck. A couple got married in March, and they were having a little boogie after their wedding and that at the reception when she slipped on an ice cube and laughed about it before later realising that she'd broken her foot. What this meant was they had to cancel their honeymoon, which included 2 nights in Miami and a Caribbean cruise. I want to know, therefore, today, how's your luck? A story of extremely good luck or extremely bad luck, either way, on air at atomradio.co.uk. And morning, James. James had ordered a takeaway from Just Eat. However, unbeknown to him, when he opened the takeaway order that was delivered, it wasn't his order. It was bigger than his order, and it also happened to be something that he liked. Now, that's double good luck, isn't it? More of what you actually like, that is double good luck.
Mark Denholm.
At breakfast. Podcast.
I'm pretty certain that my luck is not really that good. It depends on where we're talking in life, really, but generally, I wouldn't really say that I am a lucky person. I've never won more than 80 quid on the lottery, and that's luck. I've never won more than 80 quid on the lottery, and there are other things where I just sit and think, you know what, it's just, my luck's not that good. I don't really know that I am that lucky a person. However, I am lucky enough to have 10 days off, some of which have already gone, as in yesterday, already gone. I will be back on the 17th of April. So that'll be our next podcast, will be after that week is complete. Another Best Bits, episode 217. No podcast next week because there's no shows to harvest from. However, I wish you a very, very happy Easter. And also, if you're on the second week of the school holidays as well next week, I hope you have an amazing time and make the most of the week off. Thank you, as always, for listening. Don't forget to subscribe.
Mark Denholm.
At breakfast. Podcast.